From my childhood, I felt a void in my heart, and I used to feel a lot of loneliness. And then in my school, because I was not very good in studies, I did not have many friends. So that made me feel all the more lonely. In my school, I saw that the teacher's favor was either with children who were good in studies or children who belonged to rich background. So for me, the focus was money. If I have money, I will have friends. I will have that kind of relationship. So when I was in my graduation first year, I decided to go to Delhi to find a job. So my main focus and aim in Delhi was to earn money, to make myself rich in whatever, or to have as much money as I can. With my friends and all, we would go to pub, we would go to discotheque, we would travel around, go on various trips and all. And so that one time, I just called up my friends. It was like around 7, 8 o'clock at night, and I just called up my friends, let's go out, let's have fun. So we went to a pub over there, and we were just having some good time partying and all. That I just drank a lot on that day. But when we were just standing outside, this one person from that group only, he came and he groped me, and he just was misbehaving with me. And I was not at all in the condition to release myself, so I was struggling. But from where I don't know, and from my previous organization, one of my friend was also there in that pub, and she saw me in that state, and she then saved me from that person and took me home. But when I got up in the morning, all these things came back to me, and I was just wondering that there, when I was struggling, there was no one to help me. So that completely broke me, shattered me. I got a leave, and when I was in Lucknow, I was happy to see my parents. It was during this period that my brother, he told my mother that he sent us proposal. I was pretty excited with this thing now, that I'm going to get a man, and especially a man who believes in Jesus the way that my mother, I could feel the presence of God. And when I got married, we were quite happy for some time, and but I was coming along with a lot of baggages. I was coming with a lot of hurt, bitterness, anger, loneliness, frustration, that emptiness, right? So based on that, I was looking for that from my husband, and I was expecting that he will fulfill all of those things. And when gradually really I saw how his ministry was being affected, when he actually spoke those things out to me, that time hit me hard, and I was like, God, I have to change. So that's when God started working in my heart, and I started praying more, crying more, looking for Bible verses that will help me. A few Bible verses that really worked in my life, that really gave me so much of strength was, I will never forsake you, I will never abandon you. And I am his masterpiece, right? The future that he holds for me is not for bad, but for good. Right now, the way Jesus has worked in my life is, he has filled my gaps. He has filled my emptiness with his love, with helping me to know what my value is in him. So whenever I feel lonely, whenever I have a hope today, and I go to him, and he fills me.